Hi, happy Saturday, January 9th. Woo! Just got back from the grocery store, went all over town looking for my favorite snack. Pumpkin seeds, raw. They didn't have them at my local store because due to the pandemic, the bulk bins are closed. So I had to go across town to Trader Joe's and get these, which were double the price that I normally pay, but I like to put them in the air fryer raw. I heat them up I roast them in the air fryer, and that's it. And then I store them in a container, and that's a great snack. I usually eat them with a stick of light string cheese. That's Pooter. Pooter's happy to see me home. Hi! On today's menu, I'm making red lentil penne pasta with tomato sauce made from whole peeled tomatoes. I'm going to puree those. I'm going to add some bell pepper, some onion, some fresh garlic, and some oregano, basil, salt, pepper. And I'm just going to let that simmer on the stove and get that going. And I'm going to drop some broccoli florets in there, some chopped up zucchini, let that simmer for quite some time, and then I'll put all that on my pasta, and that's what I'm going to have for dinner. I will continue as I start the process. I will keep you in the loop. So, with that, check it out for now. Bye. You know, so many recipes call for white wine, and I'm not that experienced cooking with wine, but being that a bottle of white wine, this, only costs $3.45, I think it's worth a try. So we'll see what I'm going to do with this next week. Bye. By the way, today was weigh-in day. I weigh in on Saturdays. And I was nervous. I thought with all those chocolate chip cookies I ate, I was going to be in trouble. But I guess I balanced my week off fairly well because I actually dropped a pound, which I'm totally shocked. But just going to continue as I am. Healthy eating. Taking the time to make my recipes. And just focus on my well-being. I'm waiting for the Rams to squash the Seahawks. Anyway, I'm often asked, is it really worth it? All this cooking just for one person. And let me tell you, listen, I'm totally worth it. Okay, I got a few things going on. My kale chips that I'm getting ready to make. You can see the kale here. I sprayed with a little bit of pure olive oil and very little pure olive oil and very little kosher salt. And I'm just going to let see, my Big Bertha air fryer is warming up, preheating. I got my string cheese ready because I'm going to eat some kale chips, light string cheese, and I'm going to roast about half a bag of these sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. That will be my snack when I start my Rams game. I'm also going to start simmering the sauce for my lentil vegetable dinner. So I will check back in later. Bye. Okay, I decided to go with the pumpkin seeds first. So they're in the air fryer, and they will take about 5 minutes. Actually, I'm going to put them at 4 minutes at 400 degrees, and we'll see how that does. Okay, I've got my whole peeled tomatoes. I'm going to drop them in the food processor. to puree. I'm just going to puree them plain. Then I'm going to put them in the pot and I'll season them at that time. Rethinking my process, what I've done, my seeds are done. Seeds are in here, ready to go in there. They'll go on a plate to cool. And what's cool about the pumpkin seeds is they kind of pop when they're cooling. I'll show you once I get them on the plate. I have the sauce with some oregano and basil over here. I just rethought this process. I'm going to go ahead and chop my bell pepper, onion, and garlic. And I'm going to saute it in this skillet over here with some avocado oil. Get that all harmonized. And then I'm going to put it in with this sauce to harmonize even more. And I'll just put it on a very, very low simmer for like an hour. At least an hour. Maybe an hour and a half. I'll just turn it off and let it sit there. Whatever. Because I'm not going to be hungry for dinner probably till about 5 o'clock. So about an hour prior to that, I am going to throw my broccoli florets, my zucchini into the sauce, let all that come together, and then I'll boil my pasta and have myself a very healthy dinner. Just a sweet onion and my garlic sauteing with avocado oil. I always think it's so pretty. Just getting them to where it's nice and soft. As I like to say, harmonize together. And I'm gonna toss it all in with my sauce very shortly. Listen closely. In here are my kale chips. There they are. And listen, they are just paper thin. Where are you? There you are, paper thin. I'm pretty much at a point where I'm going to let this sauce simmer. See if I can show this to you. I added the bell pepper, garlic, and the onion. It already has its basil and oregano. So I'm going to put the lid on that. It's on a very, very low flame. I'm going to set an alarm for 30 minutes just to check on it. There it is. Kale chips, sprayed with olive oil, a little bit of kosher salt, tossed in the air fryer for about 4 minutes. There's my seeds, my string cheese. I'm going to get some water. I'm going to go in there and sit in my butt pocket, and I'm going to check out how my rams are doing. Bye for now. I added the zucchini. I added the zucchini and the broccoli, equal parts. I had to add, I would say maybe a half cup of water just to give it something for the broccoli and the zucchini to simmer in. I did taste it and it's about 5:15 and my stomach's starting to get to growling. It's hungry. So I put the pasta in. It's there. That's the lentil, the red lentil penne pasta. And over here, everything is coming along just fine. It has been simmering for a long, long time. That, my friends, is harmonized. Okay, now for the final product. I'm going to, I don't find it necessary to drain and rinse my pasta. I just use a slotted spoon. penne pasta does have a tendency to hold water in it. So you got to make sure you get it all out. Just like that. I prefer the whole wheat or the lentil or other flavors regular than just a plain old white starchy pasta. And just about there. That's my pasta. What I'll do with the extra is drain it here over the sink. We don't really want it to sit in that water. I'll leave it there while I eat. Now for my homemade sauce with vegetables. I chose to cook my broccoli and squash in the sauce rather than just lay it on top. That was suggested by a good friend of mine who is a very healthy eater as well and has a lot of good recipes. So there it is. We gotta get a good view of my final dish. Look at that. Spread that sauce. You know, I think I might need a little bit more sauce, so I'm gonna do that. There it is. Thank you for staying with me and enjoy the rest of your day. By the way, the Rams are in the playoffs. A final shout out to my family who I can't be with because of our unfortunate stay-at-home order here in Southern California and throughout the United States in different places. So I miss you. I love you. And I'll hopefully see you sooner than later. Bye.